I missed Logan. I had been missing him for some time, and the missing hurt. Logan and I used to be so close that we were almost part of each other. Sometimes I knew what he was thinking. We didn't even need to talk. I am Mary Ann Spear, and Logan Bruno is my boyfriend. I mean, he used to be. But a while ago, I told him I needed some time away from him, and before I knew it, we had broken up. Well, that's not exactly how it happened. It was a dreary Thursday afternoon, cold and drizzly. Rain had been falling since the night before, and the sky had been overcast for 2 days before that, so I was sitting by the window in our living room, looking out at the mist and brooding. I was brooding about 2 things: Logan and this huge English assignment that had been given to all of us 8th graders at Stony Brook Middle School, or SMS, here in Stony Brook, Connecticut. I am a pretty good brooder, especially when I am alone. And I was alone that afternoon. My dad and my stepmother were at work, and my stepsister was babysitting. My stepsister is Dawn Schaefer, and she happens to be one of my 2 best friends. She's also an 8th grader at SMS. I was waiting around to babysit, too. Later that afternoon, I would be picked up and driven to the Cormans' house, where I would sit with their 3 children, Bill, Melody, and Skylar, until about 9:30. My friends and I babysit a lot. In fact, we babysit so much that we've formed a business called the Babysitters Club, or the BSC. A bunch of my friends and I are regular club members. 6 of us live in my neighborhood, but our club president, Christy Thomas, lives in a fancy area across town, where she moved when her mom got remarried. The Cormans live across the street and 1 house up from Christy. I haven't babysat for them too often. Partly, this is because they're new here. They moved into the house where a family named Delaney used to live. Anyway, since Christy lives so close by, she babysits for the Cormans more than the rest of us do. It's funny, I thought. Sometimes I feel lonelier when I've gotten used to having a lot of people around than when I've been spending time by myself. I don't know why this is true, but it is, at least for me. See, for the longest time, I lived with just my dad. My mother died when I was really little, and I don't remember her. After that, it was Dad and me on our own, and I spent a lot of time alone. That was mostly because I didn't have any brothers or sisters, but also because my father was really strict with me. I think he wanted to prove to everyone that he could raise a daughter just fine and be both a mother and a father to me. But he made up all these rules. He told me what to wear, how to fix my hair, and how to decorate my room. He wouldn't let me ride my bicycle downtown or talk on the phone after dinner unless I was talking about homework, and I had to go to bed unreasonably early. It was no wonder I hardly had any friends except for Christy Thomas. We used to live next door to each other. That was before we both moved. Christy is my other best friend. But things began to change, first slowly, then quite suddenly.
To keep listening to this audiobook, I've left you a link in the description so you can do it, at no cost thanks to Audible's 30-day free trial.